I want to remind you that there's a PLR course that was released by a gentleman named Tony Sims. I haven't talked to Tony for a while. I know he talks about affiliate marketing. If that's going to be a need for you, you can check out what he's got there at theplrshow.com/Tony S. And also, I'm going to talk about this at the end. We're starting a section of our community where we're just going to have people just kind of review software. So if you have an experience, positive or negative, when you buy IM software, I want to encourage you to go to the community and just write a review about that software. Or if you just want to have someone review the software before you actually buy it. This is something that, I might be sounding a little dated, but we used to do this in the old Warrior Forum. And I really like that. Decided to just kind of bring that back. I'm going to try this for the next 60 days or so and just kind of see if this works with our community. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to start by talking about the things that we have been talking about the last few weeks, which are some success habits. And this is kind of, I adapted this from Atomic Habits, and these are some habits that you should be building into your online marketing business. And it doesn't matter what you're selling. So if you're selling information, you can use these success habits and these success habits, but it doesn't matter if you're not, right? Whatever you're selling, you can build these online marketing success habits into your business. And I'm not going to go through all of them in detail. I'm just going to kind of run through them because I do want to spend time about talking about affiliate marketing. First, you've got to decide to be an authority. And that's going to be a mindset approach. And you're going to position yourself basically in a specific niche. You're going to do some regular training, just like I'm doing with you right now. You're going to get before your audience. You're going to get before the people that are buying from you, and you're going to train on a regular basis. You are going to connect your launch with the release. So in other words, you're going to launch something when you train people, right? So if you train people on a weekly basis, you should have something for them to buy that has your name on it. You should be following marketing fundamentals. What do I mean by marketing fundamentals? That means everything you do has a USP. Everything you do has an upsell and cross-sell. Everything you do adds people to your list. And whenever you have an opportunity, you're going to partner with people and you're going to develop affiliate relationships. We're going to talk about that here tonight. You're going to get good at telling your story and making meaning. So in other words, you're going to connect everything you're selling as an online business owner, and you're going to give it life by connecting it to people's life experience, by connecting to your life experience. You got to get good at telling your story. You got to get good at talking about why you're selling what it is you're selling. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you in the business you're in? You should be able to talk about that why. If you can connect with that why, some people are going to connect with you just because how and why you make that connection. And so you're going to find the people who you're going to unite with, right? That's going to be your cabinet, just like every president has. You're going to master one traffic source. You're going to develop a production routine. You're going to develop continuity. And again, I've been talking about these the last few weeks. I'm not going to go through all of them. You're going to build a community. And this may be a little long-term, but I don't think that there's a long-term future in building Facebook groups. Again, I mean, I know a lot of people do it. They do it profitably, but they're not going to be the way that most of us are going to be building businesses. I think things are going to move toward you building your own community, and that is what we are doing. And then you're going to turn your best customers into affiliates. We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight. You're going to build your own set of fundamentals, just like I've got. Now, I've given you 12 marketing fundamentals that should be habits in your business. You should develop your own list of things. So if you are a crypto expert, you should have 12 principles that are timeless. If you are a keto expert, you should have 12 or some number of principles. It doesn't have to be 12. You should have your own principles. You should have your own set of things that are timeless, that are, over and above everything that's going on is trendy. These are the things that people should be doing in your niche, and you should have your own set of principles. You need to be developing them, and you're going to market around those principles. So let's talk about expanding your options by expanding your affiliate base. And first, I do want to talk about who's your ideal customer. You want to move your customer into 3 stages. So in other words, the people that are buying from you You want to have part of the people, you want to have some of those people who are just listening to what it is you produce. You're creating things on social media. You are talking about things. And these are the people that are listening to your content. They like what it is that you say. You want to move those people from just listening to actually buying something, right? So you've got to get them from being on talking, from listening to you on social media, on YouTube, in your podcast, in your blog. You got to move those people into actually buying something. So that's part of your process. You're then going to get them from buying something into wanting to work with you more intimately, one-on-one, or in some kind of, some kind of situation where you're directing them, right? You want to move them from student to member. So in other words, you want them to be with you on a regular basis. You're getting them into some kind of continuity. Why? Not just because you want to sell a membership. Why do you want people in continuity? Because when someone makes a commitment to you, you can start making a commitment to those people. So what you're trying to do, you want people in your continuity program because these are going to be the people that you're going to build your business around. You are going to serve these people. And, when you have a continuity payment that they are making to you, that's a commitment they're making to you. You can make a commitment to them even when you're not getting paid directly for what you're doing. So basically, that's a really important movement, moving that person from being a student and a customer to being a member that pays you on a regular basis so that you can commit to them even when they're not paying you directly. What you also want to do, and this is something that Dan Kennedy talks about, is you want to move that person from being a member to an ambassador. You want them to go out talking about your business, and this is a stage, right? Some people get to this stage early. Some people get to this stage right away, but it is a great place to be. So in other words, not only do you have people that are coming to you on a regular basis and you are serving them, but you're serving them so that they become an ambassador. They're going out and they're telling other people about you. And then you move them from ambassador to client. That means they're getting all these things. Right there, that means that this is your ideal customer. They're getting all these things from you. And you are serving them in these ways. And so you want to have as many customers as you can, enter as many of these stages as you can. So what can you do to move your customers, to move people from listening to you into as many of these stages as you can? This is one of the goals of your business. So if you're trying to figure out, what am I trying to do? Am I just trying to get a sale? No. I want ultimately to move people into all of these stages. If I can get people into all of these stages, well, I have a luxury of knowing where tomorrow is going to be. I have a luxury of knowing where my business is going. If I can get people into all of these stages, that is what I am ultimately trying to do, and that's what you need to be doing also. Now, again, I'm not saying that sales are not enough, right? I'm not trying to get fancy on you. I'm not saying that if you're getting sales, you're doing a bad thing. What I'm saying to you is that you want that customer to benefit from you in all of these ways. Because if you honestly believe that you are the person to serve them, you want them in all these things. You know it's going to benefit them in order to be in all these phases with you. So that is what you were trying to do. So let's talk about different kinds of referrals. You got to have people partnering with you, right? You've got to have people moving into that ambassador phase where basically these are going to be the people that are going to recommend your business to their audience, right? That's really what you want. Now, you want to be providing, would be providing to them some kind of value. You're typically going to have these people to be a peer, mentor, or marketer with an existing audience, right? That's a certain kind of referral. These are good referrals, right? You and I need to be building relationships with the people that are our peers, that are our mentors, that are our marketers, that are going to be referring our business. We want those kinds of relationships. If we get the opportunity to work with someone, you'll see these opportunities come up every so often where someone will say, hey, you know what? If you learn my system, What I'll do is I'll promote you to my audience when you create something that's going to be worthy of what it is that I sell, right? You've seen those kinds of offers, and I suggest that when those kinds of offers come up in your market and in your niche, that you take advantage of them. Don't be too proud to get that offer because you're saying, I have to buy my way in. That's a great way to get started. It's actually pretty smart. And sometimes it's going to be a little expensive on the expensive end. But listen, if somebody says to you, I'm going to give you the opportunity to sell a product and I'm going to refer you to my audience, and all you've got to do is go through my steps, go through the steps, right? If you got to pay a little more in order to do that, go through the steps. Now, what you can also do though, and this is sort of where I want to kind of rest here tonight, is that you can also start working with your customers. So start thinking about this. The people that are buying from you, the people who are getting benefit from you, you can also work with them to bring more business to you and to refer their friends and their family and their customers to you also. Now, if you can build these people, what you're doing is you're building a steady stream of customers. And so you're building, and again, here's what I want to say to you. You should be building partnerships all the time. So I'm not saying that this is going to supplant the partnerships and the affiliate relationships that you should be building every single day. So if you're not building affiliate relationships every single day, if you're not building partnerships every single day, then those are going to be the things you want to start with. I'm assuming you're already doing those things. I'm assuming that you're already reaching out to people, talking to them about being your affiliate. They're already in the business. They're already in the market. They're already in the niche, and you're developing relationships with them so that when you come up with something to launch to the marketplace, you're going to be able to talk to them and say, hey, you know what? I've got something that would be a benefit to your audience. I hope that you're doing that already. So I'm assuming that's what you're doing. Now, if you're already doing that, then one step further to go is to develop your customer base into a referral monster for you. Now, you're going to have to incentivize their referral. So you're going to get the benefit, right? But you're going to have to incentivize them in order to do that. You can give your people incentives, right? You can use a viral application. I'm not going into detail about that. There are viral applications such as AppSumos or KingSumo. There are applications such as UpViral. All of these applications basically say, hey, you know what? If you share this on your social media, I'm going to give you something free, right? You set these things up ahead of time, and basically all it does is it really gives people more exposure to your brand and to your customer, gets more people onto your list. You should learn how to use your own viral application. I'm not going to recommend any one in particular to you. Get one and start putting it into your marketing and make sure it's an everyday part of your marketing. So, I think that UpViral is $35 a month. Now you might say, well, why would I don't want another monthly payment. If you are doing this on a regular basis, which you should be, then $35 a month will pay for itself when you start getting new leads. Now, you also want to be able to give these customers who are referring you, give them some added discounts and premiums. So in other words, if they go out and they refer new business to you, now, again, you're going to need some systems in order to do this. Now, I'm not going through the systems right now. I'm just giving you the strategy. I'm giving you the 50,000-foot view. One of the things you can do is you can say, hey, Miss Customer, I will give you a 10% discount if you go and refer your customer, your friends and your family and your customers to me and bring them to my business, right? Give them some added discounts and premiums. There are ways to set it up so that it becomes an automated system so you don't have to give it to them manually. You can give students, members, and clients discounts by making them affiliates, and you're going to basically share revenues with them. So basically, you're going to take all of your customers, all of your members, all of your clients, give them an opportunity to be an affiliate and share revenue with you. Now, customers are always going to be in between all of your partners and affiliates, as well as being your customers, but you want to make sure that you've got them referring you new business if they're interested. Now, not all your customers are going to make good affiliates. So, you don't have to have everybody. Typically, you're probably going to have about 5 to 8% of your customers are going to be good affiliates for you, right? And so don't feel like if you're screening them that you're doing a bad thing. Now, you want to make sure they're going to have, first of all, a good experience, because primarily you want them to continue to stay your customer. What you don't want to do is to bring them in as an affiliate, have them have a bad experience, and run them off as a customer. That's not what you want. What you want to do is you want to make this as painless as possible for them. You want them to have a great experience, and you want to screen them for their own good and for your own good, because you want them for a customer more than you want them for an affiliate. But if they're willing, if they're going to become a customer, an affiliate for you, you certainly want to make them into an affiliate. You also want to make sure that people know and how to represent your brand. So you don't just want anybody. You don't just want to have anybody and everybody, referring your product and taking your link and putting it out there. That's not good for your brand. Your payment processor won't appreciate it, and it's just not good for your business. It's not even good for them. So screen your people carefully, definitely. Make people jump through hoops in order to get to that point. But once they get to that point, give them the opportunity, put the systems in place so that they can become referral monsters for you. And it doesn't matter who they are. So if these are your monthly members, if these are your clients, if these are your students, doesn't matter who they are. You've got to make sure the bar is set pretty high, and you got to make sure that they're going to be the kind of people that can really benefit from becoming an affiliate on your end. Now, here's what I do want to kind of do. I inserted this today, and this is a very important part of this, because you might be saying, now, I can't even see how I would even start having affiliates to sell my product. And I do want to say this because I think that this is an important point to make. Information is really an easy start to doing affiliate marketing. So if you don't have an information part of your business, I'm going to make the case that you should consider developing some kind of information marketing business that you can use in order to get new customers, because again, information marketing is an easy way to develop an affiliate marketing program. So let's say that right now what you sell are t-shirts, just as an example, right? That's what you sell. Or you sell a service, that's what you sell. And so you can't really foresee giving someone a percentage of every sale. What you can do, though, is you can develop an information marketing part of your business. So no, you're not going to give people a percentage of the sale of your t-shirts, because that is what you produce. That's inventory. It's going to be a difficult sale to make if you're going to give people 10% of every sale, and they're not going to be too incentivized by that anyway. What I will suggest to you is this: develop an information part of your business. That's an easy way to develop an affiliate program. What do I mean by that? Now, let's say that one thing that you could do, let's say if you have a service, right? You can productize that service. So in other words, you can just turn it into a product. You can say that, let's say that you deliver, you do 10 things for people, and, and all those 10 things have a price. You can productize that. You can develop it into, a specific product. If you know your time and your cost, you can then just turn that into a product. You can have your affiliates sell that product. That is one way to do it. It's beyond the scope of this session. I will go over that at some point. One thing you're going to have to do in order to do that, you're going to have a good back end in terms of your transaction funnel. Now, again, that's really beyond the scope of this session, but I just want you to know that even if you have a service, you can actually turn that into a product, and you can sell that and give your affiliates the opportunity to promote that product. But I do want to talk about the information marketing product. An information product can be anything, right? It can be a video where you're training people. It can be an audio where you're training people. It can be a PDF where you're training people. As long as it's teaching people something important in direct relation to your product line. So no, you're not teaching people something contrary to your product line. If you're going to teach people something, basically, you're going to give them some information that will help them to enjoy what it is that you sell more. So an information product, it can be a video course, audio course, PDF course, doesn't really matter, right? It can be a combination of those things. It can be one of those things, but it is something that you can deliver digitally. In some cases, right, with some of the people who are watching, Your information marketing business is your entire product line. Right? So all you sell is information. Maybe all you sell is information products. You're selling digital products. You're selling ebooks. You're selling video courses. Maybe that's all you sell. The principles are still the same. Basically, let's just, for the sake of this session, call it an online course, right? You're delivering something, some kind of instruction in a digital format. Now, the reason I'm suggesting to you that if you don't have these things, that you put them in place because they are very easy to set up an affiliate program. Very easy to set up an affiliate program for an information marketing product. And the beauty of information marketing is it doesn't cost you anything to produce it but your time. So all you got to do is you got to put the time into it to create an online course. Once you've created that course, you put it up, the costs are going to be minimal to you. So you're not sending inventory out the door and giving people a cut of it. You're giving people a cut of basically a digital product, which you've created the product one time, and you've done away with any inventory, any expense after that case. That's why it's a good way of creating an affiliate product. The other thing is that let's think about what is the inventory for an information marketing product? What is the inventory? It's your expertise, right? So it's your experience. You're just putting all the expertise and experience into a digital product. Now, here's why I will also say this. You've heard people say that one of the things you need in order to do that markets you is a Kindle or a physical book. I think that's true. It does. Here's what a Kindle book does not do for you all that well. It does not necessarily translate into other people promoting for you. Now, you can put together some pretty elaborate systems. I know that, Russell Brunson, he's got a book funnel, but still, if what you're doing is you're creating a Kindle book, that's great. And if you've got that Kindle book and you've got it published, that's great. It is a marketing tool for you. What it does not do is it does not give you the opportunity to partner with other people to be your affiliate. Affiliate marketing is an efficient way of getting new customers. Affiliate marketing, by recruiting affiliates, basically you're giving people an incentive every time they make a sale for you, and what they're going to do for you on your behalf is they're going to bring you new customers because they want the affiliate commission. And an online course is a very easy thing in order to do that. You can get affiliates to sell a product that's going to be an online course easier than just about anything that you're going to be selling. Now, why would that be? That's because you can give your affiliates a big share of what it is you create. Listen, if I give an affiliate 75 or 100% of the sale, it doesn't really matter, right? Here's what I got. Here, the affiliate went out to get the customer. That customer is now in my marketing funnel. That customer has now bought something of mine. That customer is now onto my subscriber list. That customer is now into my training world. And all I did was develop a relationship with someone. So I want you to think about that. So if you give an affiliate a high percentage of your digital sale, what does it matter? Nothing went out the door. Right? No inventory was made. All that you have was your time, but you have a customer now that you can monetize on the back end. So it doesn't matter what you pay that customer, that affiliate. You're basically going to give them whatever it takes so that they will be incentivized in order to promote your product and bring you new customers. So that is really why you want to develop an information product. If you don't have one, and even if you have, let's say, a service, or even if you have, let's say, a book, or even if you have something that's going to be in the physical world, you definitely still want to develop an information product because, again, very easy to set them up in order for affiliates to promote your product. The key to this, right? The key to making this work is going to be training your affiliates. And so this is really important because this is really what's going to separate the people who are going to be successful with this and the people who are not going to be. You have got to train your affiliates to sell your product. That's the only way this works. And quite frankly, I don't like saying don't start doing something until this is ready. This is one of those cases. Don't create an affiliate program until you're ready to train your affiliates. And so if you've got to wait until you've got a training program to train people how to promote your product, then wait, is what I will tell you. But be in the process of developing it. But this is really where it's going to, this is where it's going to matter. And this is where it's going to make a difference for you. You have got to make sure your affiliates know exactly where they're going to get traffic, how they're going to make the sale, how they can be successful, how they're going to get paid, how much they're going to get paid. Train your affiliates. If you can do this, if you can get this part right, if you can develop this part of an affiliate marketing platform, it doesn't matter what platform you use. It doesn't matter, how much, what the percentage is. If you can figure out how to train your affiliates, how to be successful, you will have affiliates bringing you customers on a regular basis. And so you got to be detailed, right? This is where you've got to start talking about how they need to represent your brand, what's really going to work for them. Be detailed. And again, you should already be setting a real high bar in terms of who you're even going to allow in your affiliate program. And you're going to need to be clear on who can represent you and how they should. So you got to have rules. If they break your rules, you got to say, you know what? If you do this again, you're out, right? I'll pay you what you've earned so far, but if you do this again, you misrepresent us, you undercut us, or you promise people something in a way that I do not want, you're out of our program. You've got to be clear about those things up front when you're training your affiliates. Reserve the right. It's a privilege to be your affiliate. Remember, yes, they're bringing you new customers, but you're also paying them a pretty high affiliate commission when they make a sale. So it's a privilege. Reserve the right to kick them out. Now, this might sound really negative. It almost sounds like, well, I thought you really wanted me to start bringing these affiliates in because they're going to bring me all this business. I do. But it's got to be, it's got to be a very high standard. It's got to be the cream of the crop that you're going to allow to represent you. It should be a privilege, a high privilege to be part of the affiliate program. That probably means that some people who apply, you're not going to let them in, right? Now you got to be careful with that when you start talking about customers. And I'll talk about that, maybe not this session, but I will talk about how you're going to get around that. But you got to take care of this in the screening process, right? So, some people are going to get through and some people are going to get through that process and you're going to have to get them out of there, right? So again, this is all about your brand and people who can represent you. Now I'm already seeing that it's 7:31. I'm not going to finish this. So I'm probably going to stop this after this section and I'm going to ask you to come back for the rest of this next week. I'm going to end with affiliate platforms, and we'll probably have to pick it up from here when we come back next week. Okay, so in this affiliate program, you can have a private program, and so these are the real platforms. You can bookmark these or go look these up between now and next week, and then we'll get into more of the strategy next week. iDev affiliate. So basically, you're going to have iDev affiliate manage your entire process. You're going to do most of the work, but basically, you're going to your affiliates are going to go get their links through iDev affiliate. They're going to they're going to get credited every time they make a sale. It's a technical solution. It is one that is available, fairly easy to operate. Infusionsoft. Infusionsoft has an affiliate program. It is very difficult. It is not for the faint of heart. You almost have to have someone kind of walking you through this, but it does have something available, right? So if you've got if you're pretty technical and you understand marketing, you're pretty advanced, you can use Infusionsoft. Now, I would not recommend that if you're new to this, that you start with Infusionsoft. Or if you do, that you get somebody who knows what they're doing to work with you. You can just get a marketplace program. Now, these marketplace programs are pretty much for the make money online market. JVZoo is for the make money online space. Warrior Plus, make money online space. ClickBank, not quite make money online space, but these are people and markets that serve people who are in the business of making money. So in other words, the products are about make money online, and the customers are make money online. So if that's what your product category is, one of these networks can benefit you in that way. Or you can use an information marketing course platform. So if you have something like Teachable, it has its own built-in affiliate program. If you have something like Thinkific, it has its own built-in affiliate program. It's clunky, but it's available. And if you're already doing it, it's one way of being able to manage your own affiliate program. So what's the benefit of this, right? What are we trying to do? And I'm going to kind of go back here to the goal in all this. What's the goal? What are we trying to do ultimately? We are trying to, let me kind of go back to this one place here that I wanted to go back, and we are trying to get all of our customers into all of these categories. We want them to be part of our audience. We want them to be our customer, buying our products. We want them to be working with us one-on-one, right? Paying for our higher ticket service. We want them to be paying us on a continuity basis so that we can serve them and commit to them. Ultimately, we want them to become an ambassador, right? We want them to be referring people to our business. That is the highest order of your business if you can get it. And you're going to see people who are at that advanced level, right? And again, it doesn't mean that you have to be advanced in order to do it, but it is, when you get to that point, this is an advanced concept. You want people who are becoming your customers to eventually work their way all the way through this process to become your ambassador, right? That is what you want. Okay, so as I said, it's getting a little long, so I don't want to belabor this. So I'm going to stop here. I'm just going to ask you if you have any questions, right? We're going to go ahead and stop here. And let me see. I've got a few questions or indoor comments. Okay, so Donna says, I thought I had seen some place that you recommend high level, and it's included with one of your programs. I'm looking for a solution for a membership platform, but that won't break the bank. Yeah, so Donna, I do. So with Ultimate Insiders, we give people access to a membership platform, right? So basically, let me see if I can just kind of bring it up here. I'll see if I can bring it up here. So let's say that, so everyone, yes, who's an Ultimate Insider, they will have access to, so let's say a site area. There's a place where they can create their products. And so, for example, this is a video product. And the thing is now, this platform does host the videos. So, so a person can upload their videos to the platform, and they can sell the videos by creating a course here. So yes, that is something that is available to our Ultimate Insiders if they have our membership. Okay, so let's see. Gail's got a question. Okay, so would you say that for non-make money online niche affiliates, you're talking about giving them discounts on future purchases and develop? Yeah, so you have to, one way to do this is you could say give people a coupon code. And it's a one-time use coupon code. So let me say, I'll show you how you can do that here. And you can do that in just about any platform. Let me kind of pull this up. I'll show you how to do this inside of Teachable, which is what I use. So I can go inside of, I'm just going to go inside of a course here. I will show you how to do this. Okay, so for example, one thing I could do, you could give a multiple use coupon, and you could say the coupon code is going to be $1 off. You could then make 100 available, and you can make them expire at a specific period of time. So basically, all you're really doing is you're going to set up a certain number of coupons. You're going to make it for a specific product, and then everybody that, let's say, does a referral for you, you're going to give them that coupon for a specific product. And so it's really kind of a really simple thing. You don't really have to do a lot of automation with it. You just kind of want to set it up so that there's an incentive there. You recognize the work that they've done, and you recognize that work that they've done by giving them access to a specific product, a specific discount. Okay, let's see. Fred's got a question here. Okay, so so Fred's question is, do you have a way for everyone going through the series to network with each other? Yes and no, I do. I'm developing that in our community. Fred, if you have a access, I'll give you the link to our community. And if you do that, I will see. I'll put the link here. And that's one way, yeah, that that the folks who are going through these things can network with each other. Okay. Okay. So Gail's question is, are you able to automate the sending of the coupon code to affiliates? Yeah. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to set that up by email. So in other words, you want to have your affiliates sign up to become part of your contact list because you want to keep them on a contact list. And when they sign up to become your affiliate and they get on your email marketing list for affiliates, specifically for affiliates, that's where you deliver the code. So, so it's not going to be so that, yeah, you got to send out, you got to send out an actual promotion. This is they signed up for your email list to become an affiliate. You send them the code. And so it doesn't it doesn't have to be a big code. It just has to be something, right? So you automate that process by making it part of them signing up to your email, but you don't get too much. You don't get more involved than that, right? That's what I would say, Gail. All right. Any other questions? And let's see. I'm sorry about the poll being on the screen. So I call myself really being helpful, but I may have to redo this. So if that's the case, because the poll was on the screen, I may redo this. Hopefully that the recording will not have the poll and I can send out the replay. That's what I hope. Well, in terms of, teaching your affiliates, I would almost say that because this is your brand, and these are not, if these are not professional affiliates, right? And they want to be, they want to be, let's say they want to be part of your affiliate program, then you can set it up so they got to finish a course, right? So again, I'll just show you how this works in Teachable. You don't have to use Teachable, but let's just say that what we're going to do is we're going to set up a certificate, right? So let's say they get a certificate when they get done, and then we're going to set up the course so that we're going to enforce the lesson order. We're going to enforce video watching, and then you put a quiz at the end, right? So basically, and so that might be that might be a little much, right? I don't know if you want to do a quiz, but basically they just got to finish it, right? So if they finish the course, then you say, well, okay, you finish the course, then we go to the next step, right? That's one way you could do it, because otherwise, you're into monitoring, and so you just kind of want them to make sure that they know that you are serious about your brand and how they represent you. And so you can just have a short course. It can be 5 videos, right? It can be 5 videos. It can all be 2 minutes long. They finish that course. They get to then be part of your affiliate program. Okay, so Gail says that the affiliate program is only available on Classic Infusionsoft. It's not on other levels of what they're doing now. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I really think that it's probably going to be for people who are more advanced, but that's a good thing to note. I think when I do this next time, I'll make sure to note that. Okay, any other questions? I'm not in a rush, so if you have other questions, since I kind of flubbed the process here, just feel free to ask. Any questions about running your own affiliate program? Now, if you are not involved in the Make Money Online market, then then there are lots of alternatives. You don't have to use Warrior Plus and JVZoo. But if you are in the Make Money Online market, then there's no reason not to use Warrior Plus and JVZoo, right? Let's see. Gail's question is, okay, so Gail's question is, can you send a message to people you deny on Warrior Plus that if they take your affiliate program, you'll approve yes. So if you put your affiliate program on Warrior Plus, you can deny the people who I deny most affiliates, and and it's not because it's just because um, most people the people who promote PLR and that know PLR, those would be the people that I want to promote. And so most of the people who buy from us, right, they don't necessarily want they don't want to promote PLR because they don't want people to know that's what they're using, right? So I really don't have that issue the way other people might. What I will say is that you want to deny most affiliates. You do not want most affiliates. Now again, that's totally the opposite of what you're going to hear. Um, uh, Most of the time, by nature, I would want to know that people know what they're doing, that they're not going to bring me customers that don't understand what PLR is. And that's really the main thing. So for me personally, even if somebody buys the product and they think they're going to get rich tomorrow because I had a Make Money Online affiliate, then that's time spent I got to spend with that customer that I don't want to spend, and I'd rather not have the business. Now again, that's my you do not have to believe as I do about that. So that's just my wacky sort of belief about that. You can feel differently about that, right? So if you want more affiliates, I think I can see you now. If you can want more affiliates, right? You can get. I know some marketers feel like the more affiliates they have, the better. Right? I tend not to do that because if the customer they bring doesn't understand PLR, they're not ever going to become part of the membership, which is what I want. They're not going to fully understand and not want to go through, being on our list and being part of the marketing that we do. So for me, I'd rather have people who know how to promote PLR to promote. Let's see. So when I tried to sign up for an affiliate, says that there are none being accepted. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think I saw your support request. Right, yeah. So and that's a good point. So by default, I have it set up so that we're not accepting new affiliates. Right? And so and really that's so that the people that write us, I know they're serious and they really do want to promote. And so it kind of rules out people that I can't get to know. And so at minimum, if we set it there, if somebody writes us, I can get to know that person and I can approve them that way. You'd be surprised. You can get a lot of affiliate requests from people that have faceless, faceless profiles and all this stuff, and I'm not going to ever approve them anyway. And so I just have it set up by default so they don't get approved, right? So they can't even apply. So I think that Sky, I think that's your name. Yeah, I did see. I think I might have even seen your request. I might have even talked to you on support. I think I did, or maybe I didn't. So, yes, Sky, I remember. Yeah. So, yeah. I will go back and I will find your request, right? Because I think you're associated with Melody, right? You kind of run with Melody. Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Melody Wigno. Yeah, she's good people. I like Melody. Um, okay. Any other questions about running your own affiliate program? Let's see, George. Hey, George. Okay, so George wants to know if there's an alternative to JVZoo Warrior Plus. Yeah, you can use ThriveCart. So if you have ThriveCart, you can run your own affiliate program. What I will say about, here's what I don't like about ThriveCart, personally, is that now the affiliates can see what they've earned. You can set it up to automatically pay or you can set it up to pay delayed. I don't use PayPal, and so I would have to pay everybody manually, and man, it's just a hassle. So I personally don't use ThriveCard, but there are a lot of people, right, marketers who use ThriveCard, and they swear by it. So I would say that it's a viable alternative to JVZoo Warrior Plus, and it's a good platform. I own ThriveCard. I just would not use it as my affiliate program. If I have to go outside of JVZoo Warrior Plus, like for example, I've been um, I've been a year long doing this, but I have an affiliate program that I'm going to set up for Ultimate Insiders. It's going to be set up in Teachable, right? And the reason I'm setting up in Teachable because I don't have to be involved in it. People earn a commission. Um, Teachable handles the whole thing automated. Now with ThriveCard, because I don't use PayPal, I would have to be involved, and I would have to send the affiliates their commission. And I don't want people to write me and say, Charles, it's been it's 2 days beyond the day you're supposed to pay in 30 days, and man, I don't want to be bothered with that. So that's me again. That's a personal thing, right? Lots of people manage it just fine. So I think ThriveCard's perfectly good alternative to running your own affiliate program. Yeah, so yeah, Melody actually runs a platform. I think she will, if you go through her course, she will promote you. So this is one of those things I was talking about, which is kind of buy your way in. I think Melody does those, and so yeah, those are good things to get into, right? And but now I will say, now I don't promote it. I don't make a big deal of it because I don't want people joining the Ultimate Insider program for that. But if somebody has a business product, right, and it's going to fit the PLR audience, I will promote them, right? And I have done that. So I think George is on here, and a couple of other people. I've encouraged people to create a business related PLR product, and if they have it, I'm happy to promote it, right? Especially if it's video. So yeah, so anybody that's got something that's an Ultimate Insider, it fits and it benefits the people who are a part of our audience, I'm happy to promote that. But I don't make that, I don't have a specific product that's like, you buy this product, you go through this program, and I will promote you. But all Ultimate Insiders, if they don't know it, if you're watching this, I mean, it's just a standing arrangement. So you've got something, you think it'd be a benefit, let me know. And then, pretty much I'm pretty liberal as long as I see some benefit, and you can make me your affiliate. I'm happy to send it, right? But it's got to be beneficial to the kind of person that buys business related PLR. It's got to be in that range, but that's pretty broad, right? That's pretty broad. I don't do a lot of affiliate promotions anymore, period, first of all. Mainly because I produce something just about every week. This week I didn't, but because of that, if there's a good something, right, I'm happy to send it. Right? Any other questions? Okay, so here's what I'll do. If the poll was in the way, oh, thank you, Sky. If the poll was in the way, then I will redo this. I'm not sure when I'll redo this. And if not, then this will be one I'll have to send out the replay. And so we'll go from there. Right? Any other questions? Okay, everybody. Well, thanks for hanging out with me here. I appreciate you all being here. Hope that this was helpful for you in spite of my flubbing the screen and the slides. Have a great day, and